Hello everybody, Bryos here, and this December is Meta December. Yep, this month I decided that since I was away on vacation for about 2 weeks and playing MechWarrior 5 for a while after that, yep, it's a good game, I decided that with the remaining time, I might as well try play MetaMechs only to grind the Stocking Stuffer event. And after all, some people, as you know, only play a few mechs. For example, Solar Rain is always playing his 4 SRM6 Assassin 21, so I thought I will give it a try and see how it is. And most games, 90% of my games this month, if you've seen me, I was either playing my ATM Vigal or the Darker Blood Asp. And I thought I will showcase 2 mechs. So the first Blood Asp that I'm going to show you is the Blackhawk Special, as I like to call it, because Blackhawk SC, he came out with this build. It's a meta build, 3 UAC 5s, 1 UAC 10, 3 ER smalls, and I thought I'll compare it to my Blood Asp, which is 5 UAC 5, to see the performance. So let's take a look at the gameplay for this meta build. By the way, Blackhawk SC has more or less retired. It was one of my favorite channels, and do come back, dude. So let's take a look at your mech's performance. So here we are on Rubelite Oasis, taking point. I don't know why my Blood Asp is taking point.
I got it right to him.
Bumping to mediums, caught that a Cicada, trading with this Street Crow. And if you look at the minimap, I have sprung a trap. The enemy is fully prepared for our position. The team just rushing forward to engage the Street Crow, oblivious to the enemies like this Hellfire. As you can see from the bottom right, my UAC 10 is jammed. I'll talk about that later, the jam chance of weapons. But right now, I am in the thick of battle. This Firestarter irritating me with its flamers. 4 mediums, 2 heavy machine guns and 2 flamers. Interesting build. So he has decided not to trade with me, he decided to run. And he pays for his insolence. Score is 1-2. We are not in a good position, we're kind of surrounded right here. So one thing about this build, the lasers are in the arm, which is a good support weapon, and all the Daka is in the upper torsos, which is nice, the side torsos. So that allows you to peek really nicely. Here's my mech presenting its right side because of the 3 ER smalls. A strike does some damage to those mechs there. I don't like Supernova A's because of Lerms. They deserve to die. Firing my ER smalls out of range because I'll tell you something you guys probably don't realize. I can't really see the range because I play without my spectacles, so it's all fuzzy, the range. So sometimes when I fire weapons out of range, it's because I can't see the range.
Kilo on your left.
So anyway, our position is a bit tenuous here, we're being surrounded. So I decided to jump down and take out those below, which might not be the best idea. So here's the Cicada I caught earlier, and I take him out for 2 kills. This Nova, he's gonna overheat if he trades with me.
Nova Golf, need some help down
But here
below.
comes a Urban Mech. It's a K9. So 2v1, not good odds, I'm already caught from a strike. So playing well that K9.
Smoke.
So the smoke comes in for even more damage. I've taken lots of damage from strikes.
Behind assaults.
A fresh Sun Spider comes in, triple ER PPC build, also another meta build here. But he realizes that I am here, which is not a good thing for him. Those UX doing lots of damage. My UX 10 jamming again. At this point, I kinda got stuck in terrain. One thing about Rubelite Oasis, this lower area has lots of terrain, and assaults are kinda clunky, chunky, whatever you call it. They tend to get stuck in these little chunks. So the enemy here is pushing forward 5-4, we have the advantage. But position wise, the enemy has overrun the top and they are laying Daka fire down below. And our team is just happily standing in the area. So we are falling back, including this Nova Cat, Centurion.
From Delta 5.
Yep, one assault is still staring in that kill zone. Somewhere Echo 5, Delta 5. I think it's probably the King Crab.
Follow our Nova Cat. Nova Cat take point. Head up to Echo 5, engage Echo.
You're asking the Nova Cat to tank a bit, but Nova Cats are always slurps. They will never tank, they will just run away. And he kills somebody with friendly fire. It's an accident. So I guess I'll have to take points again.
Go up guys, go up.
Try to push the team to go up because enemy concentration is above. So this quick draw is a meta build. Yet again, lots of meta mechs. 2 MRM30s,
Missiles, don't
EMS.
missile me.
I took friendly
Don't worry,
Lermfire
don't worry.
again.
Acquired.
Okay,
So
I'm
that
going
Lerm
down,
Nova
counter
Cat a bit
again.
careless with the LRMs, but it happens. So after tanking most of the game, taking point, I go down, but I did lots of
That's a
damage.
lot of damage.
So as you can see, I died tanking taking point for the team. It is 8-8. And if you notice on the left side, I've covered this player's name as, and I called it Mr. Salty. I do admit I have issues with Stealth Thanatos builds. Most people don't play it well. Disclaimer here, I think he played it quite okay, honestly, this guy here. I did try to give him some advice to improve his gameplay, like drawing aggro when necessary. Like this guy, he could have fired right at this point to draw aggro. He could have fired once or twice extra, but he decided not to. There's a storm crew in the rear shooting him. It's shut down, but he doesn't take the shot. He wants to secure the kill on the quick draw, but he doesn't take the shot either. Momentarily indecisive. Thankfully, the storm crow kills itself, but he could have gotten damage on the quick draw. So and I was giving him a bit of advice how to play via comms, and he didn't take nicely to it, you know. I wasn't really salty, I was just giving him advice like, you know, sometimes you gotta draw aggro to relieve pressure on the other mech so that the other mech can take out the mechs engaging it. But I guess people are resistant to learning. But like I repeat, I have nothing against him. I guess in the heat of the moment he got a bit salty on comms. So and as you can see, this guy goes down to massive fire. Didn't look as though we were gonna win anyway. But I thought we could have at least killed that quick draw. So that's it for this match. This is the Blackhawk special, as I like to call it. 3 UAC 5s, 1 UAC 10 for main weapons, and 3 ER smalls as backup weapons. So yeah, I think the UX jam a bit too often if you ask me. The UX 10 jams longer, but I think 1200 over damage is pretty good with 3 kills. I probably, or was it 2 kills? Anyway, 2 kills. Well, I think I did most of the damage in this match. So actually this guy in chat, you can't see it because I've censored it. I don't want you guys hating on him. But anyway, back to this match. This build does well, 1200 over damage, even though it's a loss, lots of match score. And this is the Blackhawk special. By the way, of course, this is Blackhawk SC's build. I really miss the guy, and I miss a lot of people like Kanajashi and the others. Do come back, guys, we miss you. So as you could see, the performance of that Blood Asp is just spectacular. But right now, I am bringing out my 5-5 Darker Blood Asp. That's because there's 5 UX 5s. So I do prefer this build, and I think it does better, at least for me. But one of the reasons is, other than the synergy, it also has better jams. By the way, UX 5 and UX 10, the jam crunch is the same, but the UX 5 takes 6.5 seconds to unjam compared to the 8 seconds for the UX 10, as you could see in the picture above. And honestly, I think it makes a difference sometimes. So maybe statistically there is a possible reason why the 5 UX 5 Blood S does better for me. But honestly, I think it's because I played way more often than the other build. Also, in the previous match, you saw Mr. Salty himself, which I censored. Like I said, I don't want you guys hating on him. We all make mistakes, or we all get salty once in a while, even me. So I thought it'd be not nice to put him on YouTube. But anyway, you will meet these people from time to time. But honestly, most of the community has been awesome. Like in this match, we got Dubix, we have Nuclear Caveman, we have Modern Troll, all really nice people, and a whole bunch of others. And yeah, the salt just makes me funny. I deal with this in my real life a lot, as in occasionally immature people, and yeah, I've gotten quite used to immaturity. But anyway, back to this match. So it's Conquest on HPG Manifold, and yep, purpose of these two gameplay videos is to allow you to compare the meta build for 3 UX 5s and UX 10 for the Blood Asp versus my version, the 5 UX 5 build, which I honestly prefer, but you can make your own decision. I prefer it because it's simple to play, only 2 buttons for 2 groups of UX, and the synergy is nice. Same cooldown, same range, everything, because they are the same weapon system. But here we are moving along in HPG Manifold, usual insertions, usual
Remember
things.
the general rule, stay up, don't go down, don't chase below.
Yep, reminding the team that one of the basic rules of HPG Manifold is to swarm to the top, hold the ramps, and don't chase mechs that drop down. Because enemy mechs, myself included, sometimes we take damage and we fall into the basement to take cover.
New target acquired.
As you can see, the enemy has an Atlas and another
They have
heavy.
assaults down low. Don't
They're
worry.
all down below, which is good. That means they are a
Atlas
bit
and
weak up
EVK
above.
below.
Acquired.
Take out hotel.
So encouraging the team to move up, take
I'm
the
going
top.
up support.
We have the
New
advantage here.
target acquired.
If you look at the minimap, we have a nice ball moving up.
New
But the
target
team needs
acquired.
encouragement.
Artillery
Hotel.
strike online.
Hotel this dragon here. He's way out of position. He makes a run for it. Dragons are fast, so he can probably survive. But let's do lots of damage to him. I blew up something.
Heat level
Aw,
critical.
just a left arm.
New
Alright,
target
everybody echo 4.
acquired.
He's really caught, so I'm gonna tell the team to hunt him down. I don't think I can get him. I
Hotel is
don't
one
have the
shot.
speed. This Sun Spider blocking me doesn't help.
New target
So moving into
acquired.
Delta 5,
Alright,
multiple
okay.
contacts here.
Target destroyed.
One thing good about having 5 UX, when 1 or 2 jam, you still have quite a lot. And that actually helps with heat because when you leave a few UX jamming, the rest don't generate ghost heat.
Heat level critical.
But I always surround
Delta
myself with
5
friendlies,
to
as you
Delta
notice. Assaults are slow and
Focus
chunky in the
on
game, so always move
golf.
with friends. If you ever find yourself alone, well,
You
better find some friends.
D5 coming at you.
so good comms this game, people are communicating well.
New target
Enemy is caught
acquired.
down below like this Atlas here.
Hold the top. They're coming up.
New
I
target
actually do prefer it
acquired.
when we have multiple levels of mechs. Like right below me there's a friendly Sun Spider. I'm above with 1 or 2 guys behind me. But I'm drawing lots of fire. Time for me to pull back.
Okay. Draw lots of
Defensively,
aggro.
Blood Asp are not really strong. Those 2 high mounts are really nice, but those nacelles also draw lots of fire
Yeah.
because they stick out. So offensively, a really good high class, high tier mech this Blood Asp, but defensively, I rate it pretty low.
Warning, incoming missile. Artillery
My left
strike
torso is called
activated.
ATMs coming in.
New
I think it's
target
time to
acquired.
move up
Dervish caught
to
somewhere.
this side here.
Foxtrot.
Target destroyed.
Engage this
Atlas
assault.
Alpha?
Yep, this Atlas. Oh, he's surrounded. He's going down. Try to get a kill. Dropping down because I don't want people shooting my left torso.
25%.
Oh,
Good
I didn't
kills
get the
staying
kill.
together.
VLK gets a kill.
Target acquired.
Paper Eagle.
New target acquired.
The enemy has
I'll bring
taken
up
the top
this.
because we abandoned it, which is not always a bad thing.
New target
Oh, whoever can shoot.
acquired.
Because if we can take out enough mechs, establish a high numerical advantage, it doesn't matter whether they have the top or
New
not.
target acquired.
These 2 mechs here, for example, are in really bad positions. Just a matter of time before they go down.
Target destroyed.
Yep, shooting the Vapor Eagle in the rear. That Corsair at the top is causing lots of
Corsair needs
problems.
to die.
Dubix,
Echo,
yep.
right torso. Go up, everybody.
I make
New
calls
target
mainly on
acquired.
component damage or positions. Like I told the team that Corsair had a torso open, so people know where to shoot.
New target acquired.
There he comes again. Now his CT is called.
Destroyed. Left arm
He blows
destroyed.
off my torso and
Ultra auto
2 of my
cannon
UX.
destroyed. New target acquired.
So I'm gonna play a bit more defensively here, swinging my torso, presenting my left torso a bit more.
New target acquired.
This guy tries to make a break for it. Can I get the kill? Can I?
Target
Oh,
destroyed.
no I can't.
New
That's
target
Nuclear Caveman, a
acquired.
really nice guy by the way.
Last 2.
I didn't kill him, somebody else did.
Target
Oh,
destroyed.
but I killed this guy.
Depleted.
Alright, last one. I'm out of ammo.
And I am out of ammo.
Target
Delta
destroyed.
5.
I think we got this, yep. It's just a matter of going and capping. So that's the Taka Blood Asp for you. Both videos showcasing the same build, or rather the same mech, the Blood Asp B with ECM in the CT, and of course different weapon combinations. First video showed you the established meta, which you will see pretty often. 3 UX 5s, UX 10, and the Black Hawk Special has 3 Yarrow Smalls in the arm, 4 as a backup weapon, which I think is a good idea. I honestly played it for 1 full day and I didn't get the same performance as this build which you see here, my 5 UX 5 ECM build, but yet again it could be familiarity as I said. So anyway, let's look at the stats. This was a nice fight, nice people, nice fight. It helps that I won. Run out of ammo, so that means I did a lot of damage. And I have 2 strikes also. So yep, 1294 damage, almost 1300 damage. So that's a good output for me. And with such a good damage output, you are guaranteed a good max score. Yep, 713. So that's it with Meta December coming to an end, and me still playing only Meta Max. I'll play normal Max come January back to my normal. But as you can see from this page, this is Jarl's List, the infamous website. Link to the website is in the description below, where you can check your stats. Not the best tracking website, but the best that we have got. So I'm curious to see how my performance will be come end of this month, but just curious. So anyway, I will see you guys around. Ciao.